for tuning in to another episode of the Filipino Genealogy channel. Today, we are going to look into a new feature released by MyHeritage's.com. This is called LiveSTORY. Do you have old photographs of your grandparents and other ancestors? And do you always wonder how it would feel to hear your own ancestors tell them your story? Well, you can now do that with the live story feature of MyHeritage.com. Now, it's not a perfect software. In fact, it sounds a little strange hearing your Filipino ancestor, for instance, speaking to you in perfect English. But for a starting program that makes your old photos come to life, it is a very welcome tool, especially for serious genealogists. So let's take a look at how this software works, and I will give you an example of a finished product where I made one of my great-grandmothers tell me her own life story. Let's look at it. Go to myheritage.com and access photos, where you will find live story. Now, once you click on that, you will be taken to this page where you can start with your live story. Now, I am going to show a sample which I made about my great-grandmother's life. So this is a brief narrative about her life. You can type your introduction here, and every time you want to add more information about the person you're trying to make a video on, just click on add a new chapter. Now, if you click this, you will have the following options. You can just click free text if you just want to add anything without using a template, but if you want to use templates, you can click on, for instance, siblings. If you want to discuss and enumerate the names of the siblings of the person of your video, then there are also other options like occupation, education, and so on. Now, as soon as you are able to put all of those information here, you also have the option to put at least one picture. So aside from the main picture, and that is the person who you want to animate to do the talking for your video, you can also put another picture so that once you do this particular video, for instance, if you're talking about the parents of your great-grandmother, like in the case of my great-grandmother Carmen, then I placed a picture of her mother, my great-great-grandmother Lola Dinsay, so that once you animate it, you can already see it. So once you've done all of that, you can customize it further by choosing your voice option. Now, there are a few voices available. They are all unfortunately English voices. So you have US English, and you also have UK, you have South Africa, New Zealand, Ireland, and Australia. There is a voice for a child in case you want to animate a picture of a young person or a child. When you start at the beginning, you will be asked to choose between a male or a female person. So if you choose a female, then obviously all your voice options will be female. So I just chose the first one, which is Allison, US English. If you want to hear, there is an option here, and click on Hear Voice.
Hello, I'm one of the voices you can use.
You can also adjust the speed. The voice can speak slower or a little bit faster. Once you're done with your option, just click on Save. And once you have everything ready, then just click on Save and Create. Now, you do have to wait for several minutes. According to the website, the live story takes about 4 to 5 minutes to process. So Once that's done, it will automatically take you to the finished product and you can review it to your heart's content. Now, the beauty of this is if you want to add more to it, because it will save to your MyHeritage account. If you want to edit it, if you want to add more pictures, more narratives, you can simply go ahead and edit it and then just save it again to process the additional information. Okay, so as soon as it is ready, it will just pop up in your screen if you are still in your MyHeritage page, and it will tell you that it is already ready. So you have several options. You can share it in your social media like Facebook or Twitter, or just copy the link, or you can download it as well. Now, just like any other feature in MyHeritage website, you will still have the MyHeritage logo at the bottom since this is a free service. If you want to remove the logo, or if you want to do unlimited uploads and edits, you, like the other features that they have on their website, have to get a paid subscription. But for a free option for now, this is a good way for you to animate and make your old photos narrate their stories as long as it's still available for free. So,
Hello, I'm Carmen Legaspi. Here is my life story. My parents were Vicente Sindiong Legaspi of Parian, Cebu City, and Prudencia Ediza. My dad died early, so I only have a portrait of my mother, who was always known as Dinsai. I was born on September 18, 1887 in Parian, Cebu, although I grew up in Malabo, a town in the southwestern portion of Cebu. Throughout my life, we went back from Parian to Malabo. Although I married Wenceslao Salas, and I loved him very dearly, and he was a very good husband and father, he was not my first love. When I was younger, I met and fell madly in love with Julio Jacosalem.
okay, so that's a sample of a live story that I created. You can explore MyHeritage and use their new software, their new feature in their website. For now, it's free. Usually, they allow you to have a few uploads, and then after that, you will be asked to pay for a subscription. So that's our short presentation on the new application released by MyHeritage.com. For an AI, it's pretty spectacular, even if it's kind of weird hearing your Filipino grandmother or great-grandmother speaking in an American accent or with an American voice. But that's to be understood, because it's still in its early developments, and I'm pretty sure in the future they will have voices of other cultures available, like Filipino or Asian and other cultures. So for now, for a free feature in MyHeritage, it is a very welcome and a very amazing tool that you can use in order to make your old photos come to life. And for a brief moment, a few seconds to a few minutes, you can at least imagine how your great-grandmother or any of your ancestors would have had they been able to record videos during it. So that's it for our presentation today. Please don't forget, you can visit myheritage.com and try all these amazing features, not just LiveSTORY, but they have also photo restoration, photo repair, colorization, and of course the photo animation, which came before this particular feature. Thank you for watching this episode, and please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this particular video and my other videos in the chat. Please stay safe always, and goodbye.